Hi, this video is about how you can eject properly your external drives, whether it's a hard drive that you have plugged in for a backup or a little flash drive, jump drive that you've got plugged in with photos or whatever on it. You certainly can just unplug them, but you will be met with a improper device removal message, which doesn't really hurt the computer, but it starts beating up on these external drives that are not properly ejected. So let's go over the three ways. There may be more, but I'll go over three ways that you can eject things properly. One is when you see it on the screen here, which you probably normally should, whatever it's called, you can simply take it, and I know it's completely counterintuitive, but you take it and you drag it down to the trash. Now the trash can will change to this eject symbol that you see to the right of where this external is right now. So you drop it on the trash here. You'll notice it's up here on the side on the right. When I drop it there and it has finished, so to speak, ejecting or severing the electronic tie, it disappears from here, and it's safe to unplug that drive, which I just did there. So I got no warning message because I did it properly, so I'm going to plug it back in, and it should show up momentarily on the right hand side underneath a bunch of these other drives. So this method here is fine, meaning drag it to the trash can. The trash can obviously is a trash can now. As soon as you begin dragging down, and let me make this so that the hiding is not on. If I drag it down even slightly, you'll notice down below the eject symbol. So again, you drag it down to it, it shows the word trash, you drop it, it disappears from the screen, it's safe to unplug it. The other method is in the Finder window. On the left-hand side, we see a whole assortment of things that are plugged in, but I'm just going to focus on the USB disk here. It's a little flash drive I got plugged in. So my recommendation is always to select the name first, and then come over here to the triangle with a line under it. Select that, meaning click on it, and then usually what will happen is the Finder window disappears, and also you'll notice it is not showing on the desktop anymore. So again, okay to unplug it. No message telling me I've done anything wrong. I'm going to plug it in again and show the third method, which may be the easiest for a lot of people, but here we go. So over on the right, we do see USB disk again. So if I right click, if you don't have a right click set up on your mouse, which a lot of Mac people definitely don't, hold the control key on your keyboard down and then click on this, and it will bring up a contextual menu. In that menu, we have the option to eject the disk. So you don't have to drag it to the trash and drop it. You don't have to get a Finder window and select it and eject it. You're just right clicking, going down to make the choice of eject. We do that, and it should disappear from this space when, again, it is decided that the electronic tie has been severed. Right now, it seems not to be doing what I want it to do. Okay, so this message just came up, and sometimes this definitely happens. You can try to just wait it out and see if it wants to eject it. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to try it one more time. Eject USB disk. And it seems not to want to do it, so I'm going to make the choice to force eject it. Now, sometimes this message will come up when you've opened something that's inside this drive, a document, and that document is still open, or the program you were using to view that document is still open and kind of is holding on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to force eject it because I have nothing that I have open from within it. And then it comes up, and I'm going to choose force eject again, and it goes away. So that was not the smoothest method, but let's see if we can try that one more time and see if it cooperates more. But it's good to see how it doesn't necessarily work perfectly every time, because that's what's going to happen sometimes to you as well. So we're going back to the USB drive. I'm doing the right click or the control click on the disk, and I'm going to choose eject USB disk. And my hope is at this point it doesn't tell me that it can't do it. It will just get rid of it, but we shall see in a moment. It seems to be struggling a little bit to eject it. And once again, here it comes. I wish I had a better answer for you, but I'm going to force eject it, and then it will disappear. So your mileage may vary, obviously, but the three methods are dragging it from its position to the trash, which then changes to the eject symbol. Drop it on there, and it'll disappear from the screen. Opening a Finder window and choosing it from the Finder window, whatever it might be, and then clicking on the eject until the Finder window disappears and it also disappears from the main screen, or doing a right click to choose eject from that menu. All right, that's it. Good luck.